Welcome back to my dark corner of this sick world.
Could you take a look at something that scared the wits out of me?
We're watching Food of the Gods.
My father used to say, Morgan, one of these days the earth will get even with man for messing her up with his garbage.
Then he used to add, I don't know why I told you that, but maybe it'll randomly be relevant in the future.
What the hell are you talking about?
The film features Ida Lupino, one of only 2 women to direct a major studio film during the 1940s. And who deserves better than this.
Oh, God!
3 friends are out on an island hunting trip when one is attacked by giant wasps. His friend Morgan goes for help. And his reaction to this?
Where the hell did you get those goddamn chickens? Hey, do you know those bastards almost killed me, huh?
And I might add, they're giant. But he doesn't add that.
Lady, how large do you think those rats will grow if they've gotten into this food of yours, huh?
Which is the logical extrapolation of the giant chickens, so I see no reason to question it.
No, I don't think so. I mean, we'd sound like a couple of prize idiots telling the district attorney a giant something or other killed our buddy, wouldn't we?
Yeah, if only you had some sort of proof like, oh, I don't know, a giant chicken!
I don't suppose his friend said anything about seeing some big things?
No, they actually don't, and it's not just them.
Look, I didn't travel all the way out here to this goddamn hole to see some dead chicken carcasses.
They are quite big. I know you live in the city and don't see chickens every day, but animals growing to that size, thanks to a natural porridge spring in the back garden, is unusual. These new characters introduce another problem to Food of the Gods.
Jobs for female bacteriologists are just not that easy to find, Jack.
There's a saying in screenwriting, it's better to show than tell. So, for example, if you want to establish your antagonist, he might...
Please! Please, God!
Drive past a stranded pregnant woman.
Open this goddamn gate here.
Or shout at a gate. And if that still seems too subtle...
You're a bastard, did you know that?
As a matter of fact, I did.
I think we'll call that character established.
You're not a good man, Mr. Bensington.
It's the same with romance.
It won't be easy, but I think I can learn to like you. You're the first man I've met who has balls enough to beat Bensington at one-upmanship.
And now they're in love.
I want you to make love to me. It is crazy, isn't it?
Yes, but more because Morgan represents a problem with this film even bigger than the poultry.
I just guess the whole thing wasn't such a good idea after all.
Morgan and Brian return to the island for no real reason to find the rat problem out of hand.
Rita, come to the door.
Come on out and die, honey.
What do we do now?
Leave.
If anybody wants to come along, they can come.
The bad guy is right. You've got cars.
How about this one? You and I go for a ride in my Jeep and take a little look for ourselves, huh?
What? You're just going to go for a drive amongst the giant rats?
What the hell for?
Good question.
I don't know. Maybe those kids exaggerated a little.
Bad answer. Not even his friend agrees.
What the hell are we going out there for? In this open Jeep, we don't stand a chance.
Let's find out. And this happens after they've been driving around for 10 minutes. At this point, you could be driving past them on your way to the dock.
You know that rats can swim.
You're right. I hadn't thought of that.
At 150 pounds, the gravity pull is going to make it a whole new thing. I think they're going to have to learn how to swim all over again.
Okay, just to explain why that's total cobblers, most of us learnt to swim when we were little kids. When we grew up, we did not sink.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Because Morgan spends so much time faffing around and getting people killed, the rats have time to regroup and trap the survivors. But not to worry, Morgan has a plan. He drives off again, leaving a bacteriologist, an elderly lady, and a woman currently in labour to defend themselves. Not very successfully. While Morgan demonstrates once again that if you just leave, you're fine. What are you doing? Brilliant. Now they have no choice but to climb up there with you.
Well, maybe we shouldn't have listened to you.
Damn right you shouldn't. Everyone who dies in this film is Morgan's fault. I really don't see how this could get any worse. Oh, who left that lying around?
Stop it! Please stop it! Stop! No!
In all my years of dark cornering, the only other hero I've seen this incompetent is the one from Killer Shrews, where there's a small group of people trapped on an island by giant rodents and they start to walk to the beach and oh my god, it's the same movie.
Dumb bastards.
Well, in that case, you should definitely watch Killer Shrews. It's much shorter. Real Hard Corners subscribe. Good to see Ida Lupino even in this. What other golden era movie stars have you spotted in unflattering late career roles?